Okay, so after you know all the spare parts for the carriage, then we need to power on the machine to check if the movement is working well. Then we do the next step. So please remember, please do not fill the ink right now before you do know the machine is working well or not. So now we just power out the machine. Be sure the machine without power, and we put back the damper. And be sure the cable is not short with each other. The tape is protect wire. Otherwise, if you power on the machine, the pin connect each other will be short. And be sure the cable and the ink damper will not go to the hole to block the carriage moving. Then we install back the cover. And check it's move freely, and the table also move freely. And be sure there's nothing stay at the surface of the table, and nothing to block the carriage and table moving. Like this, everything's okay, and nothing stay at table. Nothing block the movement. Then we can start to power on the machine and check the movement. So before we power on the machine, we need to plug in the power cable with the connector and the machine. And here the general switch and the USB cable also plug in. So before you power on the machine, you need to give the power to the machine. You must be sure your power is 110 voltage or 220 voltage. If your local voltage is 110, you need to use the converter. And also you can buy the converter from Focus. Otherwise, if you supply the 110 voltage to the machine will get 40, get problems. So please remember. So right now, the machine is 220 voltage, and we give the same power to the machine, and then we power on the machine. So when we power the machine, the screen will show initialization, and carriage moves to the left a little bit, then moves to the right, and the table move to front a little bit and go to the back side. So the flatbed will stop when it is detected by the back limit sensor, and the carriage will stop move after it is detected by the home limit sensor. And if everything goes well, the machine is working no problem. And when we go to screen, we can see there's named ready. So it's not ready means the machine have problem or have some other problems. You cannot start to print or install print head. So you can see the ready here, and it's named online and offline. So also after you install the RIP software and after you install the control software, we can open the control software, and then we can start to do a test print without ink. we just find a test file to print. And also, if the job file named mark the 6th column, you need to close the white ink print option. A 6th column, you need to open the white ink print. We find a print test file, any picture with PRN file is okay. Then we start to test the print. Before we print, we need to check if the table up, down, forward, backward is working well, and also move to left. We will not scratch the print head, and move to right, left, back home, no problem. That means the movement is okay. Then we can start to test the print, check the movement. So once we click print, the carriage start move print, and the table start to move to front to normal printing. And after test print, it will show ready again at the screen. So that means, and the carriage back to home position. So that means the movement is no problem. Then we can start to load ink and install print head. Because if you not install the print head well, or the ink cannot go through to the print head, then you start to printing. If any problems on the machine, it will easy to clog print head. So for safety, we must check the test the print without ink first. Okay, then we can start to load ink to the damper, to the tank, the damper, and to the print head. See you. Bye.